Shocking developments today. AI strategies linked to Trump's team were reportedly exposed on a public GitHub repository, raising serious questions about cybersecurity and transparency. The leak appears to include internal discussions, project structures, and even code snippets outlining potential AI models geared toward political campaign use. GitHub users first discovered the repository on a low-visibility sub-account, which had been accessible to the public for nearly 48 hours before removal. Some of the leaked documents referenced voter profiling systems and content recommendation algorithms designed to influence swing states. The repository's metadata showed frequent contributions from what appeared to be campaign-linked email aliases. Cybersecurity experts now worry that malicious actors could replicate or manipulate these AI tools for misinformation campaigns. A screenshot showing AI voter impact v2 caught attention on X, formerly Twitter, before the post was taken down. This isn't the first time AI and political operations have collided. Remember Cambridge Analytica's use of data mining during the 2016 election? Tech journalists quickly archived the repository before it vanished, ensuring researchers could analyze the contents. The Trump campaign has not denied involvement but blamed a rogue volunteer for the accidental leak. Critics argue that the use of such AI systems represents a growing threat to democratic processes. Among the code files was a README describing an influence engine powered by GPT-like models. Analysts believe the model may have been trained to tailor messaging based on real-time voter sentiment analysis. One Python script, labeled target_demographics.py, raised eyebrows due to its specific racial and age profiling logic. Civil rights organizations have expressed alarm, demanding federal investigations into the leak and its implications. Meanwhile, GitHub has launched an internal audit to investigate how such content was left publicly accessible. The repository also contained chat logs hinting at coordination with unknown third-party firms in Eastern Europe. One log line read, "Models sentiment scoring can be tweaked in real time during debate nights." This raises chilling possibilities: live propaganda deployment, algorithmic bias shaping public opinion instantly. Experts say we're entering a new phase of political warfare, one dominated not by boots, but bots. Trump's team previously expressed interest in combating fake news with AI. But this leak paints a different story. The project's naming conventions resemble earlier tools used in social media targeting during the 2020 campaign. Project LibertyBot was another file found. Its function remains unclear, but logs suggest meme automation. The White House has declined to comment, but sources say they are monitoring the situation closely. Legal experts are now debating whether these tools violate FEC regulations on political advertising. If proven, the consequences could include campaign finance violations and AI regulation breaches. Trump's legal team may argue that no data was used in active campaigning, just experimental prototyping. However, digital forensics reveal GitHub commit timestamps just days before major primary races. This timeline undermines claims that the code had no direct electoral intention. The repository's removal only fueled online speculation, sparking the hashtag #AIGate on X. Tech whistleblowers are now stepping forward, claiming this leak is just the tip of a larger iceberg. Former staffers say AI-driven voter manipulation has been in development since 2019. The model's backend was reportedly trained on anonymized data from voter surveys and public sentiment polls. But critics warn that even anonymized data can be dangerous when used to micro-target voters. Several universities are launching investigations into the ethical concerns this leak raises. AI ethicists argue that weaponizing models for influence is a violation of democratic integrity. A major concern, the ease with which open-source platforms like GitHub can become security loopholes. Developers are now calling for stricter access control on politically sensitive AI repositories. Even after deletion, the code lives on in forks, zip downloads, and internet archives. This makes containment nearly impossible and public trust even harder to rebuild. Political AI isn't inherently bad. But without rules, it can be easily abused. Regulators are lagging behind as technology outpaces law, an urgent gap this leak has exposed. The Biden administration may be forced to issue an emergency AI campaign oversight order. Meanwhile, Trump supporters dismissed the leak as another witch hunt aimed at derailing his momentum. However, public confidence in campaign tech transparency is eroding with each revelation. As the 2024 election nears, the stakes around AI in politics have never been higher. Many are calling this the Snowden moment of political AI in America. Lawmakers from both parties are now pushing for bipartisan AI campaign legislation. Some proposals include AI disclosure labels on all political content generated by machine models. Others demand full public audits of AI systems used in campaign infrastructure. If nothing else, this leak proves that open-source transparency without oversight is a national vulnerability. GitHub itself has responded by reinforcing moderation for politically flagged repositories. Still, questions remain: who uploaded it? Why was it public? Was this a mistake or a warning? Intelligence agencies are now working with cybersecurity teams to trace digital fingerprints. The next few weeks may define how we regulate AI in elections globally, not just in the US. Voters, technologists, and lawmakers alike must now reckon with AI's role in democracy. Platforms like GitHub, X, and YouTube could become key battlegrounds in digital elections. This leak could either become a footnote or the start of a full-blown AI election reckoning. One thing is certain: AI is no longer a tool of the future. It's shaping elections now. That's all for today's analysis. If you found this informative, please like and subscribe for more breaking news coverage. Thanks for watching.